When you want to edit a program, you go to the program page from the wheel menu or via the dashboard. You need editing privileges to edit programs. Mobile Manager does not provide editing privileges. You will see the Edit button. How you edit a program depends on whether it has never been edited or it is already defined. Let us edit a program that has never been edited by clicking on the Edit button. Program editing starts on the leftmost tab and guides you through the various configurations until you reach the rightmost tab. The Set Type tab allows you to select the type of program, water budget or weather-based. Currently, only water budget programs can be set up. The type cannot be changed later. You can also give a program a name. The name can be added or changed later on. Select the Runtime tab. In this tab, you define which stations shall be included in the program and for what duration. The runtimes are defined in groups to ease the setup of stations with the same runtime. Note, the controller runs the stations in consecutive order, station 1 to 100. Click Add New Runtime Row. Enter the runtime. In this case, 10 minutes. To select which stations to run for 10 minutes, you click on the Select Stations button. Here you see a list of all stations. Stations that are already in the group are checked. You can add or remove stations from the group. Stations that are grayed out belong to an already existing group. A station can only belong to one group as it only has one runtime. You can filter stations for easier selection. Filter on expected flow sorts from largest to smallest. When finished selecting stations, click the Save and Return button. You can delete a group by clicking Delete Group. Note, if you add a new group with the same runtime as an existing group, these two groups will be combined into one. That happens when you reopen the tab. When finished editing station runtimes, you move on to the Set Start Times tab. Here you can add up to 12 start times for the program. If you only want to run the program manually, there is no need to add a start time, you just skip this tab. On the left side, you define the start time. You can choose to cycle this start time multiple times by entering a value in the Cycles field. If necessary, add a soak time. Be aware that when the program runs the next cycle, the stations from the first cycle have already had time to soak as the program runs sequentially. Once finished defining the start time, click Create. The start time is displayed on the right side. You can mark a station on the right side to either edit or delete the start time. We edit the start time and update. When finished editing the start times, we move on to Parameters. On the Parameters tab, you set the program to active or passive. The water period is defined as odd, even, or 14 days. With 14 days, you select the water days in this list of days. The list is always aligned with today to the left. The booster selection allows you to add a booster pump to run with the program. Finally, you can set the water budget. Finish editing the program by closing the dialog. Changes are saved on the fly, so there is no Save button. If you choose to edit an existing program, you will go directly to the Parameters tab. From here, select the other tabs as needed.